And so a lot of the kind of female pathologies weren't really on our roadmap. But this is my first direct-to-consumer business, and so we wanted to keep a very strong connection in with our users. And so we have a great user group that we talk to almost daily. And one of the things that came back out of their use cases was endometriosis. And so we've had, high tens, like maybe 100 people now come back in and say, endometriosis was killing me. I couldn't get out of bed. I was laid up for like 3 days, and like there's no pharmaceuticals that helped it. There was nothing, and I would use the Move Plus and go from an 8 out of 10 to a 2 or 3 out of 10 in pain and become functional again. And again, you have to take those with the kind of grain of salt when it's the first five of them. But after you've got like 100 of them, it's like this is crazy. Why doesn't anybody like and no one's launched a product in that space. So we are going to launch a product in that space, essentially kind of treating endometriosis, menstrual pain, and then also it has a very powerful impact for fertility. And so polycystic ovarian syndrome and endometriosis are two of the larger when we flagged, and so just not to like say like this wasn't on my radar first, but
Keep going.
when we flagged this that we had a huge gap and ignorance in this space, we went and spent a lot of time trying to read up on this. And so polycystic ovarian syndrome and endometriosis are two of the largest causes for poor fertility in women and female fertility tissue. And we treat both of those very, very effectively. And so there's really great research. Again, that Japanese lab that we're working with does some awesome research on raising fertility rates in women with photobiomodulation. And so we're releasing our product later this year specifically for that. But it's just been crazy to see that no one addresses this. And I think a lot of it's just because, like us, most of the teams kind of skew male.